Earning yield on your XRPs has never been easier like this before. It has never been decentralized like this before, and it has never been permissionless like this before. With the help of Flare Network, making sure that XRP holders can earn yield in the most safest, decentralized, and permissionless way with Examine Wallet, this is something we all have been waiting for. Because do you want to earn yield on a centralized platform that actually holds your XRP in custody? If something happens with that company has the rights to take your XRPs. Do you want that? Is that what people are waiting for? No. You are waiting for yield that is decentralized, permissionless. You don't even need to trust any company. You don't even need to trust Flare. Everything executes automatically. And this is exactly what everybody is waiting for. That's why the Flare community has always been happy about this, because it's not only benefiting XRP holders while they are locking up their XRPs on the XRP ledger and receiving FXRP, it's also beneficial for the Flare holders. And I will talk about this very soon. But first, I'm going to explain to you what smart accounts actually are, because this is very important for you to know how this process actually is, for the new people to understand how massive this is for XRP holders and for Flare holders. What is going on, everybody? It's King Karan with another Flare slash XRP content for you guys. And this is exactly how it will look like once Examine has actually been able to connect with Flare Network with the help of smart accounts. As you can see over here, you have FXRP, and there below you see smart accounts. This means that you hold FXRP, but it's actually on the Flare Network, but you're actually seeing it on the Examine wallet. So everything which you execute on the Examine wallet will happen on the Flare network. So as you can see over here, you have the poster that actually explains how smart accounts are actually going into work. On the top, you see the XRP ledger. On the bottom, you see Flare. So you have two different chains. You have the user account over here, sends instructions payment memo, and then obviously the FDC, the Flare data connector, picks it up and it brings it over to the Flare network to show like, hey, we have someone who wants to turn their XRP into FXRP. It's because of the memo. And then it validates that. And actually, it creates a account for you on the Flare network, and it does actually the same thing. So you want to turn 10 XRP into 10 FXRP, it will happen on the Flare network. It will mimic that. So yeah, it's a bit complicated over here, as you can see, but if I can explain this simply for you guys, you have two playgrounds. You have the XRP ledger and you have the Flare network. You cannot just come over with your XRP and move it over to Flare network. You cannot do that, right? It's not interoperable. Same thing with Ethereum, right? You cannot just go to this chain to another with your coin. You cannot do that. Every chain has its own island. So what is happening right now is you have two islands. You have the XRP Ledger Island and you have the Flare Network Island. People on the XRP Ledger wants to earn yield on the Flare Network Island. But obviously you cannot cross over and do a lot of things just like that. So we have a robot called FDC, Flare Data Connector. This robot is flying around like drones and they are looking if there is any memo that someone wants to turn their XRP into FXRP. And these robots are like looking around. All right. Oh, we see a memo. And this memo states 100 XRP needs to be turned into FXRP. So this robot picks up this memo and the coin, goes all the way over to the Flare Island and tells the people, listen, this guy wants to turn this XRP, the 100 XRP, into 100 FXRP. And I got the memo here. I got the proof. Look at this. And then they will turn that 100 XRP into 100 FXRP. And from there, he knows that it already happened over here. So that is exactly how it's working. So on your wallet, everything what you're going to do is you just click on I want to earn yield, and then it will ask you how much. You click on that, and that's it. You have your FXRP in your wallet, just like that. And what is happening behind the scenes, a whole technology thing. Oh, this will tell this will tell this will tell this. And then it goes onto the Flare network and it will execute the exact same thing what you want from your XRP ledger, which is amazing. Because guys, this technology can be used for other chains. It can be used for Phantom Wallet. It can be used for Ledger. It can be used for anything else. This is the first wallet that will actually adapt this technology. And Examine Wallet, being the biggest wallet on the XRP ledger with millions of users, this is absolutely massive. Because it's not only beneficial for XRP holders as you are earning yield, as you're also locking up your XRPs in order to receive FXRP, that also makes sure that your supply is out of that circulating supply. That also can create a supply shock if this will happen in a major way, if institutions will do all of this. It's also beneficial for Flare holders. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I will show you a screenshot over here from Hugo Filion, where he is stating, correct, yes, smart accounts only use Flare for transaction gas, but also use FTSO for pricing and require FDC attestations for which the proofs consumes more Flare. So the more action will happen on the Examine wallet, the more people want to turn their XRPs into FXRPs to earn yield, the more usage will happen with Flare. Both will benefit from each other. This is nothing but amazing for both holders because we are both winning. XRP gets their yield, decentralized, permissionless. They are locking up their XRPs out of the circulating supply. And then you have the Flare holders who are getting so much usage. The utility for Flare is just going to get bigger, and the users are also going to increase like crazy. This is actually going to benefit both sides. And now you're asking me, when is this going to happen? I have my XRPs ready to earn yield. Well, this is going to happen in the first quarter, as Wietse, the founder of the Examine wallet, has stated. And the first quarter can be next month. It can be in March, but that is the first quarter. I'm only asking myself if they are going to use Earn XRP for their yield, or are they going to use Firelight for their yield? Because obviously Firelight Phase 2 will go live in April. So it actually doesn't matter what they're going to choose. Both are on the Flare network, and this will be massive, guys. This is something that Flare holders have been waiting for, and this is around the corner. Maximum 2 months, you are just earning yield without even doing anything. You're just holding your XRPs into your Examine wallet. You turn that over into FXRP, and that will probably automatically turns it into STXRP or Earn XRP. One of those two will happen behind the scenes. And there you go. You are earning yield just like that without even doing anything in a safe, decentralized, permissionless way. And this is actually how it should be. And for Flare holders, this technology, what they're using, smart accounts, will also be used probably for Ledger, will be used for Phantom Wallet, will be used for a lot of other wallets. And this also means that a lot more usage will happen on Flare network. There will be a lot of traffic coming on the Flare network, which will benefit Flare as a whole. I hope you guys enjoyed this content. Make sure to like, subscribe, and don't forget to put something down below. Let me know what you think about this video, and I'll see you guys next time.